Hello everyone, welcome to tonight's game of Heroes of Orrut. Today I am joined by a group of fantastic, very handsome players, and we'll go around and we'll introduce them all one by one. Let's start with number one on the layout, who I believe is Grizlocke.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Grizlocke. You can find me here on YouTube and Twitch under that same name, as well as right here on Swindler's Den, where I play Sir Gavin the Gilded, the human paladin, all-around handsome man. His voice has changed a little bit, apparently. There we go.
Amazing. Next on the layout, barely caffeinated, I think, right?
Hey there, I'm Barely Caffeinated. You can find me over at Crits and Coffee on YouTube as well as Twitch, and on here on Swindler's Den and various other games, including this one. Tonight I am playing as Valkarin, the Cloud Goliath Wizard.
Mouthful.
Amazing.
Yes.
Third on the list, but first in our hearts, BakaZombie.
That was probably the most forced intro I've ever heard in my life. Hello, I'm BakaZombie. I play Natalie. She is an Equus Paladin. You can find me on my Twitter at ZombieBaka. And that's it. That's all you need to know.
Amazing. And last but absolutely not least,
Absolutely least. I'm David Fay, and I'm introduced last every episode. I will
That's
be
not
playing
true.
Pocket. Ooh, that's true. One, I wasn't. I'll be playing Pocket, and after not being present in the last game and watching you know the DM and other players play Pocket, I don't believe I need to be here. You guys did a fantastic job. A couple zingers here. And then command, word, grovel. That's pretty much what I do.
Perfect.
You can find me here playing Pocket on Fridays, the sly, silvery-tongued bard salesman sort of guy. And you can also check out some of the 3D printable miniatures and pinups that my company Secret Forge makes at secretforgednd.com.
absolutely. Do we have any other announcements before the game begins?
Negativo, Stevo.
Awesome. So we shall resume with recapping what previously happened. So last time on Heroes of Orrut, the party made their way over to Nocturne Isle, which is the island that the Dawnlight had suspected that the Jard, currently littering its way through Yorne, was being produced at. Doing some research beforehand, all you knew was that Nocturne Isle, which is part of a set called the Tri-One Keys, set called the Gulf of Bavone, was home to one of Yorne's biggest gold mines. And they use that for the large majority of their wealth, which is why they are such a known and profitable city. And that was all that you knew about it. So you headed over, expecting to pull on a few threads. And when you got there, you found the entrance to the suspected gold mine that you thought would be on there. You saw it swarming with dwarves, gnomes, and a few other odds and ends. And you saw gold entering and exiting the mine itself. So you went up, tried to disguise yourselves as best you can, not in terms of physical appearance, but in terms of the perception of yourselves that you were giving off, and managed to sneak your way into the mine at the stead of the sort of captain of the miners here. Making your way down further and further, Sagara began to push and found out that the mine was in fact a front, and that the gold was not here at all, but instead it was a mine for some kind of mineral component to the Jard. And the workers here were all masquerading as what are they masquerading as, and were in fact mostly Duergar, Deep Gnome, ogres, and other like sort of brute strength mining classes, I guess. Pushing further on, eventually you came to the chamber of the who you colloquially know as the chemist. This is the person who supposedly is making the drug itself. And after talking with him, he began to suss out that perhaps you weren't exactly who you were saying that you were, or that your interests weren't quite as aligned. A battle ensued in which he eventually fled, but not before setting some of the miners on your tail and releasing some of his creations, which were these perverted and twisted versions of the members of the Dawnlight, who had been magically modified in some way and were being held in these glass tanks. After doing away with them as best you could, most of you fled the scene, with the exception of Scarron, who decided to stay behind and, once everyone had left, disguised himself as one of the miners who had been taken away, and attempted to go further into the mines. And that is where we left off. I told you motherfuckers I could be professional as shit. I fucking told you.
I stopped listening halfway through, so I couldn't verify.
Sit down. Anyway, we're like past the 5 minutes, right? I can swear, right?
No. So you lost all professionalism?
There's nothing more professional than being like, booyah, a professional.
The count, the official count, was 6 minutes and 21 seconds. So congratulations, you passed the 5 minute mark.
They've updated it to 10 minutes, so you're
They probably have.
What was the minute mark when he said perverted?
That one was probably just a little over 5, but I can't
close.
guarantee. Yeah, it's
Okay. Perverted doesn't have to mean. It could just mean twisted, dude. Okay.
You're in
but
America.
you meant it the other way.
Perverted means exactly what you think it means.
Well, you don't know what they get up to in those tanks, is all I'm saying. All right.
It's actually green ED medicine. Just trying to help out some
Yeah,
guys.
that's what it is. It's for hair growth and whatever else you said it was. Anyway. So we're gonna pick up in one or two places. Who wants to go first?
Everybody jump at once.
Then we shall roll a d6.
Oh, you know, I can probably have dice.
So we'll roll d6. 1 to 2 is Sagarin, and 3 to 6 is everyone else.
I think it should be 1 to 3 is Sergaren and 4 to 6 is everybody else, so it's even.
But there are more of you guys.
Why don't we just roll a 1d4, and then if it lands on any of the other 3, that goes to them.
If we rolled a
That's
D100,
weighted in our favor, and that's not fair.
and
I'm sorry, are we ignoring Sir Kevin right now?
Sir
Kevin
we
gets
ignored Sir
ignored.
Kevin there?
Thank you.
Grizlocke?
This is my travel dice case,
Grizlockington Norsethamin?
so I didn't have my dice on.
Your full
But I do
government
now.
name?
How dare you?
It's your bag of devouring?
How dare you?
Truman
quote me like that,
Xander
you-
Norseman?
Trumander. What?
Because your name used to be True X Norseman. Truman Xander Norseman. Alright, who rolling?
I thought
I got you.
David was. He was looking at his bag of devouring. I assumed he was doing it.
6.
But barely can do it. 6.
Six.
That's Sir Garen.
Was that Sagarin? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was 5 to
It
6 for
was.
Sir Garen. The rest is everybody else.
Was it
Okay.
actually? Somebody rewind the tape. I think Baka's lying.
Does anyone
I've
anyone
never
else
lied to you.
corroborate that, or is that like, is he lying right now, or is he telling the truth? Because I genuinely do not remember.
It was 1 to 2 is Sir Garen.
Damn it.
3 to 6 was the rest
Okay.
of us.
Why do I
Thank
trust you
you.
for anything, barely?
Thank you,
Sorry.
Belly. So, we pick up where the rest of the group left off, which is to see you all running into that teleportation circle. There's a flash of white light, and you feel suspension in the air for a moment before something like wrenches your body to the side at a speed in which you have never physically encountered before. It's like you can feel yourself passing through every solid structure between here and wherever it is that you end up, and in a blink of an eye, the sensation is over and your feet hit what appears to be stone floor. I'm sure for probably most of you this is your first time being teleported, and for some there may be like a wave of getting used to the feeling.
No.
But as you blink your eyes, who can see in the dark?
None of us.
None of us.
You know this. You know that we are blind by the night.
Who has light?
Blinded by the night. Wrapped up like a deuce and burning both ends of the night.
Technically, I was the one holding the lantern.
Actually,
he loves a lantern and a nightcap.
So all
I
of
have a
you.
lamp.
I have a lantern on me, but it says special. Didn't you give me some kind of?
Oh, that's right. You got a special lantern.
This is another lantern you had given us. Some.
Yes, I did. Yep. That was an Everlight. Everlight? Everbright lantern. Regardless, it's not activated right now, so all of you emerge into pitch black.
Oh,
Nice.
Pocket turns on the lantern.
Yeah, fumble around, put the lantern, and turn it on. And you look around to see a perfectly square stone room. Or cubic, actually, square room. The walls are of very nicely crafted paved stone, and you look around and there's nothing in this room at all, except for on the one wall where you see a big circular metal thing embedded into the wall. It's like completely circular, and coming out from the front of it, there appears to be like a latch. This is a circular door.
That's the only door.
The only door.
Is it?
Dude,
What material is it made from?
Some kind of metal.
It
Iron,
sounds like
steel,
a
something like
vault. It sounds and looks like a vault.
where would? Okay, I'm gonna look to make sure the kid is okay. That I have tucked behind my shield.
that. Yeah, the kid is as he was before. Now that you get like a better look at him, you see that he's still mostly humanoid. This is a dwarvish kid. Mostly humanoid, but the one ear and sort of like part of the face has this animalistic appearance. It's like this pointed brown third ear, and it's the whatever has happened to him. The affliction has started like creep forwards towards the side of the eye. Part of the one arm on the same side, right where the wrist is, sort of into the hand and onto the fingernails, also appears to be of the same animal, as well as the same leg. The infection doesn't seem to have spread all the way up him. It just sort of like seems like he was in the exposure of something, and it sort of hit the side of him.
Mm-hmm.
And you aren't exactly sure what animal it might be. Some kind of like fox or jackal, you would presume. But other than that, he seems okay.
Okay. Just keep him tucked there until we figure out what we're doing here. And I don't know if it'll be safe to go through there. It's a one-way kind of thing, and it seems like if it is a vault, I'm assuming they'll have some kind of eye on it.
And there's no teleporter. Is there another side to the teleporter, or are we just in this room? The only door is this steel door.
Yeah, roll a perception check for me.
Not great. 7.
Yeah, in this light, you don't see anything that would indicate anything about the teleportation at all. It's just a dark room with the one door.
So not even the teleporter we came through is there?
There must be, if it is a
Roll a
vault,
perception
there
check.
must be a way to get the goods out if they are storing money or drugs here.
So I have 2.
Valkarn would also look around too, then.
Okay, go ahead.
14.
14. Yeah, you being arcanically interested, managed to make out on the floor right underneath of you, make out the stonework underneath of you is like paved, almost like cobbled stone. But the teleportation circle that's in there is not made of it's not like it's drawn on. It's not a one-use symbol. It's a permanent fixture. You wager it's probably recharging right now, and given some time, it could probably send you right back.
Yeah, Valkarin's kind of kneeling down and like tracing this with his fingers. It looks like we could go back with some time.
Well, do we want a chance going out there, or just wait for it to recharge?
I can't help myself. I'm going to take a look at the vault. I mean, it's a vault.
I mean, we're in the vault.
Do you think this is?
I think this is a way for them to get to the island from a vault that's not used for anything else, but in a place where there'd be a lot of vaults.
This is not as exciting
Like a
as a
bank or
teleportation to a vault door where you'd keep valuables.
Oh, I think there
totally.
are other valuables, because I assume this is a vault door amongst other vault doors, like in a bank or something.
So I must open. Is this door?
Equa, do I know for sure that this teleportation would send us directly to the same spot?
I'm totally distracted by the kitty right now. You would wager with your 14 perception, yes.
Okay.
Since it's a permanent fixture, it's engraved into the stone. Teleportation circles tend to be linked 1 to 2 places.
Okay. Well, there is no guarantee that we could even open the door.
Not without it at least putting some grimy little hands all over it, you know?
Speaking of, do we want to wait for Sir Garen, or?
We
If
should
there's
probably
nothing.
scout.
Yeah, if Pocket, if you think you wouldn't get caught, you could look around to see how safe it is out there.
So I have the okay to touch the door?
This door, not other doors.
Just the one door.
Yes. We're kind of in a situation right now. It's not really.
Pocket cracks his knuckles, rubs his hands together, and I investigate the door.
Sure. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Yuck. 7.
I will also ask, does this look like the inside of a safe? Like, is there all the locking mechanisms on this side of the door, or does it look like...
You've never been on the inside of a safe specifically, but if you had to imagine what one would look like, you imagine this would probably be fairly similar.
To, like, the inside? Is what, like, I'm... Okay, so there's, like, the locking mechanisms and stuff on this side.
Yeah, it appears to, if you look at the door right now, like the door is a massive circular door. It looks like there is a way to open it from the inside. There's like a handle that juts out, and you would probably twist the handle.
Right.
It doesn't require a combination as far as you can tell from this side, because it looks like you're on the inside of it, but yeah.
The fail-safe so nobody gets locked in.
Baka, you okay, there you go. You're back. As soon as I was about to say you froze on my end.
Freezing here and there, yeah. You're either frozen now or you're screwing with us.
No, he's doing it
He's
again.
so good at screwing with us like that. So good.
I don't know. We could try to open this, but I am very light on spell slots.
I could
Not
use a
feeling great.
little rest as well.
Do we want to rest in here and chance something coming through the portal?
So we are waiting to see if Garen survived that the sounds of a monstrosity.
Okay.
I'm also going to light my lantern as well, since we have some light now. And since we're short resting, I think Valkarin would just kind of sit close to this this teleportation circle, maybe trying to feel some of the arcane energy coming from it to kind of recharge himself.
Yeah, absolutely. You feel as the short rest goes on, the sort of surge of, I think it's transmutation energy, teleportation circle.
I'm using arcane recovery.
Yeah. Okay. Anything that you guys want to do on your short rest?
Yeah, as Natalie kind of like goes and sits in the corner, still holding this kid, she has the thought of when Felix had first found her and was bringing her to safety, and she echoes his words of, "It's all right, I'm here with you." And then she's gonna ask his name. What is your name?
Yeah. He kind of looks up at you. As you look at him, the eyes are kind of like of this dull gray blue color. You see just where that like affliction has hit him, right on the inside of the eyeball. There is some kind of like darker black, just on like the very, very edge of the inside of his eye. He goes, "My name's Kieran."
It's a very nice name.
Thank you.
And you said your uncle was still around?
Mm-hmm. Uncle did.
Did you hear anything about where they would have him? We heard that he might be up top somewhere, but did you have any more specifics?
No, he stays on the surface and attends to the flowers.
Okay. Well, we're gonna get him. Sir Garen's on the job, so.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of comforting him and talking to him as we take this short rest.
Okay. So, we'll leave you guys there to rest.
I can do Song of Rest if anybody needs to heal.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind not using all my hit dice right now if you can spare a Song of Rest. But actually, no, don't, because we don't want to be making noise in here that much. We'll just rest normally.
Okay, I mean, it's a vault. Maybe it's...
I assume it's a little echoey. I mean, there might be soundproof, but I really don't want to chance it. I don't need that much hit points that I'll use all my hit dice anyway. So if everybody else is okay, I think it's safer to not do that.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. We will head back to Sagaran then. Okay, Sagaran. You emerge as a different person, and then I believe you went and sort of like held off in the corner as the rest of the group of miners here were ripped apart.
Right. Yep.
And then you began to head out.
Yes, as the as the sounds of bodies being shredded apart stops, and the sound of, what was it, an accordion sound or a music box? What was it? Music box?
It's kind of like a music box, yeah.
Starts to slink down the hall and get a little further away. I kind of crawl out of that escape tunnel. And I head back over to the darkness, and I am gonna grab my armor and just slip that into my backpack I had taken off previously, and then throw the backpack back on. Actually, before I throw the backpack back on, I'm going to skirt around to the tables and start looking for books. Like lab notes sort of stuff.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Yeah.
The lights in here have gone out.
I do have something that allows me to see in darkness.
Okay, so you can roll at normal.
Okay.
No disadvantage.
Let's go. Oh my goodness, my cat stole my D20. Those things are so lucky. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Like it actually stole it?
I don't know where it is. It was here a second ago. I reached down, it's gone.
Uh-oh.
All right, well, if Garen rolls poorly this episode, you guys know why. That D20 was like blessed or something, I'm telling you.
It's always one or the other with you. Like, any character that you have either rolls real well or real bad.
We're using the one that comes with the starter set. All right.
Got those two.
Oh boy, throwing that one out. That was a 4 for a 5.
5. Yeah, you aren't entirely sure what you're looking at here. What languages do you speak?
Celestial. Oh, sorry. Oh, I speak Celestial, Common, Dwarvish, and English.
Well, so one of the reasons that you don't think you can understand this is because it's probably written in a different language. You can't quite make out the delineation between the scrawlings of Arcane and the scrawlings of what you imagine to be some kind of understandable dialect here. And you aren't sure if these are notes written by the chemist or if they're something else. All you see are pages with some kind of like pretty neat organized scroll.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make anything on them.
I will shove it into my backpack anyways.
Okay, I'm gonna say you get 1 book.
1 book. That's fine.
With that, a shitty perception check.
1 book is better than nothing. Okay, and then after I kind of collect my armor in the book, I will start to I kind of get almost like a bit of a somber expression, but I kind of pull myself out of it and start to creep my way down the tunnels back toward the top of the mine, being careful not to go too fast. I don't want to. I'm keeping my ear out, listening for the telltale sign of the music box, and I don't want to get anywhere near that if I can help it.
So you're going stealthy and then keeping an ear out for anything happening. So I'm gonna need you to roll those 2 checks: stealth check and perception check.
And cat, dude. All right, so what was it? A stealth check and a perception check?
Mm-hmm.
That is a 14 on perception.
Mm-hmm.
And a 12 on stealth.
12 on stealth. Okay. Yeah, as you move forward through the tunnels, you feel fairly confident that your footfalls are as quiet as you can make them. Let's go on to this one. Leaving the chamber that you were in, you almost expect to hear this kind of sounds of something that's rampaging through the mines, whether that be through people or objects or whatever. And as you go, you hear just kind of like this vague silence. You know when you're it's so silent that you swear you can almost hear like some kind of ringing.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. Is it's so eerily quiet that your mind is beginning to make up sounds that you think you might be hearing. As you make your way upwards through the tunnels, the only thing that you note are as the crags and the rocky outcroppings begin to emerge through the sides of the tunnels, the like wooden beams that hold up the tops of the mine shafts. As you walk by, some of them appear to have been a little bit scratched or damaged, and the faint dripping of some kind of liquid that you aren't sure if it's water or something else. walking forwards, you walk through the tunnels for about 10 minutes before you come to the chamber that you were previously in when the sort of leader of the group revealed what the operation was. Again, the lights in here have been snuffed out. And as you enter into the chamber, you note the walls, which have that kind of faint green shimmer to it. Like when the light hits it, it kind of like reflects and illuminates part of the chamber a little bit more. That faint green, although there's no light in here, you don't make out like the shimmer of it as much, but you do make out stains that are on top of it. And as you walk through, you see to the sides of like where the mine rail is, carts that are thrown off to the side and their contents have fallen out. Crates and boxes shattered, and various pieces of people. Fingers, arms. You see what is the ear and part of the face together, slashed against one of the walls, and the head of the figure that was that belonged to previously down inside one of the carts with his legs sticking out the side, unmoving. These mines smell like a mine, but right now they smell like very like warm, fresh, like iron tinted scents.
After kind of examining the corpses along this trail, back up to the surface, I start to kind of have some self-reflection, and realize that I am putting myself in grave danger. And I am fighting every urge to turn back. But I will continue.
Yeah, what goes through your mind when you make that decision?
I think it's been instilled in me that we don't quit until the job is done.
Right.
And if I've messed up so far, and so I need to have at least some small victory in this endeavor. Whether that should be finding Dromic.
Dromac's back in Motherfield.
Erded.
Yeah. I know it's confusing.
Oh, there it is. Hold on.
No way you found it.
That little bastard, I'm telling you, dude. This is not it. This is a different one he was playing with just now. This isn't it. All right, keep going. Sorry.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, you push forwards. Heading further up the mine, where the sort of rails are going, in the center of the like tunnel here. You lose track of exactly how long it takes you to get through here. And also, just the way that the tunnels twist and weave doesn't make for a very trackable experience. It's very easy to get lost in the immensity of these caverns. But you keep walking and keep walking. Eventually, you come to like the center of one of these tunnels, and with your perception check, you manage to pick up on this sound, this kind of sound of
want to suss out. Can I listen just a little closer and see if I can tell if it's to me it sounds like it might be an injured person as opposed to the big beefy guy, but I want to see if I can tell the difference to make sure it's not the big beefy guy before I
roll an insight check.
All right. I'm going to have to get the cat out of the room. He is just going for these dice. What kind of check was that? Sorry?
Insight, because you rolled a 14 on your perception already, so.
It's only an 11. Oof.
The thing that you could tell from this is this creature is big, larger than you.
Okay.
And is taking deep, heavy breaths. You aren't sure if it's the sound of something that is injured or if it is the sound of something that is maleficent.
Okay. Let me go put this cat out of this room. It's just aggressively. Okay.
Dude, I'm on it today. See these words? Maleficent? When was the last time you heard the word maleficent, dude?
So sorry. He was just so aggressively going for those freaking dice, dude.
Angelina Jolie.
Okay. My apologies. So, it sounds big, but not necessarily aggressive. Is that kind of the gist?
It sounds big. You aren't sure of the intention of the creature. You aren't sure if it's being aggressive or if it's being something else. All you hear is like the breathing. You make out that it's breathing or something, and it's something big.
I mean, with the stealth I rolled, it's not being great, but I don't necessarily know that. I am just gonna try and sneak a closer look.
Yeah, you managed to creep forward around the corner. Looking around, you see on the floor there are two deep gnomes and a duergar a little bit further up the chamber from where you are, and sort of sat against the wall, head down, clutching its stomach. You see one of the ogres that was down here before, looking real rough and very tired. You see just breathing very heavily, clutching at his stomach.
I don't appreciate that you're making me this monster.
Barely, yes. Took me a minute there.
About, dude.
I'm gonna kind of inch my way over to his face. And what he sees is the Duergar leader of this mine. And I will just say to him, I'll kind of slap him in the face a little bit. Hey, stay with me, big guy.
Yeah, he kind of like blinks real hard and looks back at you. You see like the like small tusks that come out of the bottom of the jaw, kind of like dripping with blood that is pooling down the bottom of his chin. He goes, "Oh, hey, I was wondering where you got to."
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but you're not looking too good.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Which way did the ones
a little bit of blood pops out.
Which way did the ones who did this to you go?
Up the tunnel. That way.
That way. I hit my head rather hard earlier. Which way back to the surface?
It's still that way. You see, as he lifts up his arm to point to the direction out of here, he ends up leaving that gash on his stomach, and you can see parts of the insides just beginning to pull out before he goes, "Oh shit!" and starts putting them back in.
Oh, this poor dude. Trying to see if there's anything I can do for this poor soul. Is there anything I can do for you to ease your pain?
We got any booze?
I kind of look around. There's a couple other dead miners in here, right?
Yeah.
Any booze on them?
You give a quick look around. You don't see any on them, but you do see one empty bottle by the ogre's hand.
I'll grab it and start to kind of just tilt it into his mouth.
Yeah, he accepts it, but he's like, "Oh, I think I got that already." Hey, what the fuck was that?
The alchemist was experimenting on people down here.
I fucking knew we shouldn't have trusted that guy. I told Jerry.
Jerry's dead.
You see him kind of like process for a second. This like, did you see the jaw clench and some small tears begin to well up in the sides of the eyes?
Oh, I love this ogre. I feel so bad.
Well, I guess that's gonna be all of us pretty soon, huh? You should get out of here.
I got something off of one of those adventurers. I'll take out a potion of healing.
Yeah, he grabs it with this massive ogre hand. He's like, "Okay, that's probably for the best." This tiny little like end of the potion, this big like underbite from him as he purses his lips, and it goes down. You see the sides of the wound begin to like magically seal.
7 healing.
Nice. Yeah, the sides of the wound begin to heal a little bit, but what you see, most of the damage is inside of that gash, and you can kind of like hear the faint tingling of magic and the discomfort of his insides being resewn or rearranged. He kind of like slumps down a little bit. Oh, shit. That feels a little better.
Hang in there. And I will, if you'll allow me to do this, you don't have to. But can I try to almost like stay? I know he should have HP, so he's not technically dying condition. But can I somehow try to use mending to like mend some of his organs back together?
I'll say that you attempt to do it. I don't know does the cantrip specify if you can do living matter or not?
Let me double check. Pick or tear in an object you touch. A broken chain link, 2 halves of broken key, torn cloak, leaking wineskin. It doesn't say not flesh, but it mostly implies like an object.
Yeah, mending's objects. There's other spells for healing people.
Yeah, again, I wasn't like trying to heal him necessarily. I'm just trying to like, I don't know. I guess I'm trying to heal him, but not give him HP. Like, I'm trying to make sure he doesn't die. If that makes sense.
Yeah. You attempt to start like fixing it. Whatever you are trying to do is nothing compared to the potion that you just gave him, and it seems like that is doing the work of the cantrip more than the cantrip is itself. You're not sure that it's having much of an effect, but the attempt seems to ring true with him. He says,
Thanks for trying.
It's all right.
You know, the guys, some of them weren't your biggest fans. Mostly because you just seemed to do whatever the guy downstairs wanted you to do. And to be fair to them, look where the fuck that got us. But, you don't seem like you got a bad heart.
If you feel better, do you know where the dwarf chemist is being kept?
he kind of like squints at you.
You must have hit your head pretty hard, huh?
No, I'm asking you. Do you know where it is?
Yeah.
Say it, I want to make sure you know.
He kind of like looks down at his stomach.
Why?
Because when this potion kicks into effect, I want to see you there. That's where I'm going. You'll be safe there.
Roll a or a deception check. Persuasion or deception? What? I don't remember. Yeah, it would be persuasion. Could be.
It's a bit of both. They're the same stat either way, so it's fine. Why did the cat lose my die? It's not that bad. It's a 15, but it's
A 15. He's like,
Fuck it, anything's better than here. Yeah, up top in the grove. The flower grove to the west.
right. Well, when you feel better, meet me there.
You got it, Captain. I think I'm gonna sit here for a while, though, if that's okay.
Smack him on the face a couple times again. Attaboy.
Ow. It hurt.
and just kind of like slumps there for a second, and you see him just kind of like start heavily breathing, as he's still just kind of clutching his stomach. The potion will potentially keep him alive. He's gonna have a fucking nasty scar at the end of this, and probably some internal damage, but he might make it.
Kind of look back over my shoulder one more time as I leave, and then continue on the directions he gave, or the direction he told me to go.
Okay. Yeah. You keep walking through the mine. The impact of what's happened here seems to lessen for a while as you traverse through the tunnels. You roll an intelligence check for me.
It's good. Let's see. 20 total.
20, yeah. Given your idea of the surroundings and what happened, it seems like at this kind of point in time, the rest of the crew must have sort of been alerted to what was happening before the creatures managed to make their way out. You aren't sure if it was through a messenger or if it was through that ogre and his friends making a stand and giving them time to escape. But the damage seems to just kind of disappear for a while. And then you catch up sort of towards the entrance of the mine, and the bodies start coming back again, just 2 or 3. And they seem to be positioned in a way where they're trying to leave the entrance to the caverns, just like getting caught on the way out. But as you walk through it and up here, there's no sign of the two that did this.
Good. I'm gonna go to you say Flower Grotto?
Yeah, the Flower Grove.
Flower Grove. Yes, I'm gonna head the direction you said. Look for Flower Grove.
Yeah, so you start heading east. Roll survival check for me.
It was east. Okay, I was gonna say east, but it's like if I say east and it's west, he's gonna like I'm gonna go the wrong way. Survival. Oh, come on. That's a 7.
You start heading that way. Before we keep going with this, for the rest of you guys, about an hour has passed, so your short rest concludes. There is no sign of Sagaran.
Okay, I think.
What's the portal look like now?
Looks the same as it did before.
Still charging?
With Volkarin's Arcanic Attunement, it doesn't appear that it's charging anymore. It looks like it's good to go again.
I'm starting to worry about Garland.
I am too, but he would want us to keep going. He might be just leaving a different way.
You know him better than I.
And that's barely caffeinated. No, he might still be finding Erded, so we should get ourselves to safety.
I can take a crack at this door.
All right, be quiet about it and make sure it's safe out there.
I will, before trying to like tug on the door a little bit just to see what gives on it, can I like just I know I took a look at it before, but can I do like an investigation, more like a deeper look at it?
Sure, yeah.
Just before I give it a...
Mm-hmm.
17.
Looks like a big old door. The only thing that seems to... You see on the back side of it, various gears and cogs that are partially available. They seem to be like behind bits of metal and barriers that are impossible to get to. The only thing that you see that is of note is the big like handle on the front, which looks impressive and difficult to move. You do get though with your 17, it doesn't appear to be booby trapped in any way as far as you can tell. It just seems to be the mechanism of the door. If it is booby trapped, it's booby trapped very subtly.
I will slowly, mindfully yet firmly start trying to open it with the primary handle on the door.
Okay, go ahead and roll a strength check. Or athletics. We'll do athletics.
Nat 20.
Hot diggity damn.
Had my Wheaties.
Nat 20, eh?
Shoot.
Okay. You begin opening the door.
Vascular. Describe me as vascular.
Vascularly, you open the door. Okay. The door, as you try to open it, is not quiet. You begin to pull it's like a double-handed lever, and so you get on one side and begin pulling around in the circle. And as you do so, you hear this very loud as all of the gears inside are moving. It's not quiet in any way. And as you do so, this goes on for a good 30 seconds of you moving it. You feel your biceps pumping right now. Before the mechanism stops, you hit resistance, and the door kind of it doesn't move open, but you can feel the lack of stoppage there. Stoppage.
I'll Does it swing? Does it seem like it swings in or out?
From where you are, it would be out.
Push enough on the door to open it a crack. Does light pour into the room?
There appears to be light on the outside of the door. Yep.
And I will put my ear to the crack and give a listen before pushing it
And roll
further.
a perception check.
Six. That's more like it.
It doesn't sound like you hear anything.
I'll look back and kind of give them a face of a little shoulder shrug. The door is open. Light is creeping in. It's a big heavy door. We've made some sound now. I think we should get going while the going is good. Our back is here. We can run to the teleporter if we are ambushed.
Can you look out to see where we're at all?
Okay, but if I get shots in the face,
We'll run through the teleporter.
okay, and bring my body with you. I will, up. Let's push the door open enough to take a look on the other side of it.
Yeah. You push the door open. It's the heavy door.
Just
Within that
before-
20 strength. Go ahead.
Just before sticking my head out, Pocket's gonna put his hand out and then give it like a 5-second and then put his face out.
Okay, you do that. Nothing happens when you put your hand out.
I kind of like wave. It's like, oh, you're here. Then I poke my head out.
Okay. You poke your head out and you look forwards and you see what is a chamber, like a corridor. It appears to be maybe 20 feet wide, like 60 or so feet long at least, before it comes to a regular looking door. The other thing that you notice as you poke your head out is probably, I want to say, about 20 guard pointing spears, sword, shields at your direction. And in the middle of them, you see this male dwarf, kind of like a little bit portly, greasy black stringy hair that dangles kind of to the top of the neck, with a thinning hairline, and kind of a graying beard that it's kind of like wiry and scratches against his very, very fancy and very pristine clothing, as he is sat there grinning. I don't know if you've met this person before.
This is not where I parked my car.
As you look forwards, I don't know. I don't remember if you've met this person before. Were you in the room when Sagaran was talking to the Dusk Sovereign about the introduction of the bank?
Well, this
No,
guy
I
was
think
at the
that was-
party, right?
Oh, you were at the party. Never mind, you do. So you recognize the face of one Osidius Krem, who is the owner of the bank.
Pocket will say, honestly, your security at this bank is quite shit. Sorry.
You see him like staring back at you. Kind of looks towards you and says the man who's currently locked in a vault, staring down 20 of my guard.
Yes, but I got inside of the vault. And I'm kind of like with my other hand, like I'm kind of like gesturing
Yeah, Natalie's gone in the portal already.
to them behind us to,
Natalie's gone in the portal. I'm taking the left circle, and when I get on the other side.
So I will note here the
so
way
no
the
one
teleportation
pulls
circles
Pocket's
work.
arm or anything.
They do go in one, vroom, like they're only open for a short period of time. So if you want Pocket to be with you, you better take him with you.
Well, I've got somebody with me right now. I'm just making sure we're safe. I'm hoping.
I just prep to start the portal until Pocket gets over here. And I'm like kneeling, hands on the circle, ready to engage this portal.
Yeah, it seems like it'll activate as soon as the first person steps in.
Okay, then.
Okay.
I mean, I can't see any of this. Do I hear portal being prepped? I don't know. I guess Pocket. I guess the plan is just to run.
Yeah, you hear some shuffling behind you, and then you see the guards start coming towards the door.
1 second. I'm going to check with my colleagues, and I bolt.
Okay, yeah,
It's
you turn
run.
around and book it towards the portal, which is like 10 feet behind you. As you immediately hear the door speed sliding open, the creaking of very heavy metal on heavy metal, as guards begin running into the vault, as all of you just disappear out back into the portal. That familiar sensation now stretches you in the opposite direction. It's like if your feet are planted in one spot, you feel the top of your head being pulled and stretched for miles and miles and miles, and then your feet snap back to your body in like a rubber band motion before you blink your eyes and you're in a different cold, dark room.
Ah, the great weave.
It's a conspiracy. It's the fancy guy, the bank owner. This must be how the city is making big money. It's not gold.
Where are we now? Are we back in the cave now? Current situation.
Turn my lantern back on.
You are back exactly where you were before.
Do we want to take our chances here? It seems quiet.
I think it is our best bet to find Garen before he has wandered too far, or if he is in danger.
The chemist is gone for sure.
I would assume. And going into either of those other portals will bring us either to him or to another equally dangerous situation. I assume all of those are going to be guarded in some way. I'm going to start creeping towards this room that we were previously in to see if anybody's here, especially Sir Garen, if I can see him at all.
You poke your head out. The first thing you notice is that there is no light ahead of you, so the only light that you're getting is from behind you, from the lantern and the current stuff. But what you can kind of like make out through this is the chamber appears to be empty, and of the tanks that are against the wall, there were 4 tanks. 3 of them are vacant and shattered.
I wait for the light to get closer to make sure that there's nobody in here, and keep moving with them as we make sure this room's clear. Does anybody remember the way out of here?
Yeah. I think Valkyrin maybe left some markings.
I left a few.
All right, let's try to slowly and as stealthily as we can follow those back and try to get to the surface looking for Garen along the way.
If you want, I can scout first. I am quite good at stealth.
Yeah, if you wanna lead.
I'd like to lead in front of them, but like give my lantern to like Natalie. So they're like illuminating behind me, so I'm just slightly more veiled in darkness than the radius of their light. Yeah, I have pretty good stealth. Should I roll a check?
Yeah, this is going to be a group stealth check for everyone.
Okay.
Since we're all moving together.
Together as a family, getting a nat 1 for a 2.
You got a nat 1, huh?
For a 2.
No.
It would have been a freaking nat 20, but I have disadvantage.
I got a 13. Not that that probably matters now. Way to go, Baka.
17.
Hey, it's a nat 1 on a skill check. Depends on how the DM runs nat 1s in this game. Typically, I'm just saying, it doesn't mean anything other than a failure.
There it is.
There, bloody well is my.
Okay, yeah. You guys begin walking forwards. Natalie, the kid Kieran, is sticking pretty close to like your leg, especially as like you emerge out into this chamber. You see him kind of look back at that hole that he was previously nestled in. Just kind of like sticks right next to you. Does not want to look at it or go close to it at all. And then as you keep moving forward, his eyes are desperately looking out for anyone that he might recognize in this chamber. You don't know if it's because it's he's looking for someone that he likes or someone that he doesn't like. But this is not where he wants to be.
Yeah, I would be carrying him if he would allow it, just so that he's safer behind my shield.
Yeah, he'll allow that. That's fine. Okay, and so you guys begin making your way through the mines. We'll cut back to Sigaran. You emerge into the nighttime atmosphere. Not entirely sure exactly what time it is here. With your survival check, you look up and the moon is not dead in the sky, but it's a little bit to the side. So you're not entirely sure of what time it is. Because of that, you aren't exactly sure what direction you're headed in, but you pick a direction that you think is east and start going that way.
Okay.
This terrain is mostly plain. A couple of rolling hills, a couple of like small bushes, an occasional tree. The thing that you note now, as the night has set in, is it's cold. It's real cold. It's not as cold as it was when you were up in the Sestex, north of Motherfjeld. But it's not far off, especially with the breeze from the sea hitting you when you're not wearing your armor right now. It's an uncomfortable position. Wait, aren't you wearing those boots?
Do I have boots?
I don't know if it's you
Was
wearing
it
them or
me who had
Flora
the
was
boots?
wearing them. One of the two of you had the boots.
Me or who? Oh, Valora.
Yeah.
Didn't Valora deny the boots because she already had cold resistance? That's why I don't have them, because I gave them to her, but then she didn't want them. So I never actually put them on my character sheet.
Oh. Up to you if you have them or not, then.
I would be wearing them. I just completely forgot about them.
I believe that they make you not feel cold.
Yeah.
And put that shit on, dude.
What are they
Put
called?
that buffs you.
Shit on, dude.
What are they
They're
called?
Boots of the Winterlands.
Yeah.
Boots of the Winter Wonderland.
She was a giant or half giant or what is it called?
She was.
Goliath.
I don't think she had cold resistance at that point in time. Had she leveled up to where you guys are now or about to be, she would have had cold resistance.
Alright.
So,
I am wearing the boots. Said boots.
do they give you not feel temperature, not feel cold?
You can ignore difficult terrain created by ice or snow. You have resistance to cold damage and tolerate temperatures of 0 degrees Fahrenheit or lower without any additional protection.
Okay, so you still feel the cold. It's just not. You can tolerate it. So it's cold as shit.
No.
You press
You
on.
can tolerate. Okay, tolerate. So I guess it could still feel cold, but I tolerate it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not going to give you any penalties.
I see.
You press on,
I also-
and you begin
Never
walking.
mind.
So, as you walk, what are you looking for? What's your guide to sort of figuring out where this thing is?
Well, my flat survival to find out east failed.
Hmm.
However, well, if I dedicate some more time to finding out what east is, would you allow me to re-roll? If I was to use a trick that I learned from someone in my past, which is to set up, it's like you set up a stick, right?
Mhm.
And you mark where the shadow of the stick falls with the moonlight, and you mark it, and then you wait like 30 minutes, and then you mark the new location. Because of like the way the moon rises and sets, you should be able to figure out which direction is east.
Sure, yeah. I'll allow you to dedicate some time to do that.
Okay, so if
That's
I
totally fine.
dedicate a little time, 30 minutes, may I re-roll or?
Yes, you may. And you may do it with advantage.
Ooh. Before, I feel like I was a little bit more like a little more just trying to get out of there. Now I have a little time to nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20.
Yeah. You pop a squat and set up a stick flag and dedicate some time to doing this. I don't think I've explained this in the campaign before, but now that you guys are out in the nighttime, you would know. Looking into the sky, there are in fact 2 moons in the sky of this world. In addition to that, sort of blocking out part of the sky in front of the stars, you see what is the outline. It's faint, it's small in the sky, but you can see part of it. The outline of what is the closest next planet to you. It just sits. It's probably a little bit smaller than the moons, but you can like just kind of make out this like dull, greenish orange blot that's there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you sit there and mark the position of the shadow and then mark out where it's supposed to be, you get the time is probably about 3 in the morning. And also you get a better understanding of exactly where east would be from where you are, and understand where you have been going since you left the mine. You've been heading sort of in a southeast direction. Now you can course correct and go back up. As you take the time to do this, though, the rest of you lot begin, not very stealthily, moving your way through the mines. Back up. You too begin making your way through this trail of carnage that has just whirlwinded through these tunnels. Seeing parts of people left, right, and center. Toppled goods and destroyed walls and structures. And eventually coming upon what is a small, like, almost blockade in the tunnel, which is a couple of corpses and this very big looking ogre that is like falling asleep exactly where he is and fighting being awake. Kind of is alerted by your presence as you're not being super stealthy. Kind of like starts to look around at you. Notices the people who came here unannounced and maybe had something to do with this, and goes, "Oh shit." And begins slowly getting up.
Oh, no. Just rest. This was not a good day for anyone. That big monster, you sit, we keep going, and that is the tale. That is all. And Pocket's kind of like slowly, like, he has his hands up. Yeah, my hands are here, and I'm going.
Yeah.
How do you leave? Which is the direction to leave? I'm leaving. I'm just,
As you do that, he manages to stand up to his full height, having to like duck his head underneath of the roof of the tunnel. scoops down with one hand and picks up a pickaxe, and with the other still resting on his stomach, which you see has been like deeply stained red with his own blood. He kind of like stands there, low huffing in front of you and says,
I'm pretty sure this was your guys' fault, so I ain't letting you go.
Pocket will take out his like lightning spear, and I'll use minor illusion to make it like electrify, like surge with electricity. And say, do you really want to do this? There is 3 of us. There is what are you on the last couple breaths of your life before you die? How about you take a fucking seat, and we'll just call it a day. I try to be nice.
roll intimidation check.
God, these rolls. I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration to reroll that. I cannot roll for shit. That was a 2, but I have I have decent intimidation. That's better. Nat 20 plus 4, 24.
The nat 20, yeah. You see he like is like right on the verge of just smashing you into the wall.
That face too.
Yeah. And he just kind of like stops for a second, like really gripping the pickaxe, which is it looks like it's like a brass knuckle in his hand almost. It's barely big enough for him to really wield with efficiency. And staring down at you.
You're the reason that Jerry's dead.
Not me. I have not killed anyone. You see my spear? No blood. There can be blood. I'm just going to, and Pocket's going to keep with the spear in his hand. He's just going to keep moseying. He kind of gestures to the 2 of them. We're just leaving.
Yeah. You're looking for an opening around him, and you can't quite like see one. His form takes up the majority of this tunnel. As you step forward, he kind of like is like staring down at you. Your nat 20 has staved off him attacking you for now, but you're not sure without provocation that he won't still do it.
Are you going to hit me if I pass you? You want to do this easy?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay. Jerry was your friend?
Jerry was my best friend.
Would you rather just be with Jerry? Be honest with me. Are you looking for an out here? It can't be easy right now. You look like you're in a lot of pain.
You see his eyes are kind of like welling up at the thought of Jerry. He kind of like sits there and thinks.
You can just put the pickaxe down and close your eyes, and you can be with Jerry.
Yeah, he's kind of like it's very impressive for the rest of you watch as Pocket, who's not like a tiny guy, but is like, he's average size, walks up to this ogre and is looking up, and this ogre is beating down on him. You see the ogre kind of like closes his eyes and takes a deep breath in.
It's not what Jerry would want.
Yeah, it's not. You can live on for Jerry, the 2 of you, inside of you.
He looks down at you.
I don't like you at all. I'm gonna let you go. And if I ever see you again, I'm gonna smash your face into pulp.
My good friend, I will let you. You deserve that. I will owe you. I will owe you that much. Pocket will holster his javelin, put his hands back up, and he'll attempt to walk past Jerry's friend, the ogre.
Kind of like moves off to the side. He's just kind of like heavily breathing there. He's really rough right now. And you just slide on by. As you walk behind you, he spits on the ground.
As we're walking past, I want to use Presto to create a sensory effect of the same musical notes that he had heard from the monster, but behind us, the opposite direction.
Okay. Okay.
But do you warn Pocket first?
It's behind us, not in front of us.
Yeah, you so you use Presto as you're passing this ogre to conjure the sound of the monster, basically.
I'm talking specifically about that music box.
Yeah.
I can create faint musical notes. So,
and as you do so, just walking along, you hear this rush of movement behind you as this large creature begins to try and climb his way over the rest of you to throw you back behind him to sacrifice you lot to the creature instead.
What?
Who's in the back of the group right now?
You're muted, Baka.
It would have been either me or Volkaren, I suppose.
Up to you guys. Who is it?
I probably would have been in the back.
Okay. He's going to attempt to shove you behind him. So it's going to be a contested grapple check. Athletics or acrobatics?
Bet. Oh, that's awful. Okay. 7.
You got a 16. As you feel this large hand grab the side of your shoulders and basically throw you to the ground behind him. It's a freaking force of nature as he like begins trying to climb over the rest of you. For you, Natalie, who's next in line, you see him trying to squeeze through the tunnel, and as he does so, this like large round belly flops down to your side, and you just kind of look in, and pretty sure you can see what is his kidney or his pancreas or something in there, through a large open wound. He's just trying his hardest to get away right now. What are you guys doing?
I'll try to give him as much space as I can and like shield the kid. I'll take any hit that if he hits us, but I'm trying to give him as much space as I can to let him through.
Yeah, I mean it's an act of aggression, I suppose, but he's not like trying to punch you or anything.
Yeah,
he's just trying to like really get the hell out of Dodge. So you all
wide berth, same thing.
Yeah, give him as much room as possible, and you see him like squeeze past all of you, and the sound of like this doof, 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 run through the tunnel. Eventually, it kind of like slows as it.
Paco would be running too if he hears that music. That guy just ran, so I would just be sprinting, following him.
Yeah,
I assume he would know the out too if he's trying to get out of here. So I sprint following this guy. He's the caravan lead.
Yeah, Pocket and the Yoga running almost side by side out of the tunnel. Yeah, I want to say you're a little bit slower than he is. He gets you guys run for like a solid minute or two before he like is starting to slow down. You look into his face and he's very pale. His eyes are starting to like blink real heavy. He's probably just not in the physical health to be doing this right now.
I pull out the alchemical jug, and I hold it to him. I hold it up and I say, would you like some water, some wine, some beer? This is a never-ending jug.
Roll a persuasion check.
Rolled a 9, but I get +7.
+7? Jeez,
So 16.
Man. Yeah, he's like, he kind of looks at you. He's like barely holding on now. He's starting to drag himself along the floor.
beer, mead, ale, with alcohol.
Is he laying down?
He's like starting to drag himself through the tunnel. Yeah.
So I will, I'll like hold it to his mouth and pour in 4 gallons of beer.
Yeah, he drinks for like 20 seconds straight, like without stopping. And then you see his eyes start to shake again and light up, and he's like, "Rrr!" and just barrels through the rest of the tunnels. You guys just follow him basically the whole way out. The music stopped like like 5 minutes ago. He's just really trying to get the hell out of Dodge. I'm going to say there is an immersion of light as the camera sees this ogre and Pocket jumping out of the front of the mine shaft together in the moonlight, followed by the rest of you lot running as hard as you can. And at the end of it, you're all just kind of like left lying on the ground, heavy breathing.
By the way, friend of Jerry's, I did not get your name. My name is Pocket. Thank you for leading the way.
He kind of like is sitting there.
Thanks for the mead, but respectfully, go to hell, dude.
I get that. I get that a lot, you know. But honestly, I promise you, whatever that thing is back there is no friend of mine.
Then why would you fucking break it free or set it loose or whatever?
Set loose? I did not. That was whoever cooks the cocaine or is jarred in here. He let that out. This is not. I did not bring it. It is not mine.
But you did that because you guys are the inspectors or whatever the fuck you are.
Yes, well, place is not up to code. I can tell you that.
It's not Jerry's fault. It's not up to code.
I'm sure Jerry sounds like a good man. And I'm sorry for Jerry, but Jerry is not our doing.
He's like,
Jerry was the best of us.
and snatches the jug out from your hand and starts drinking it too.
Pour some out for Jerry.
Jerry
some out for Jerry.
One. Fucking Previous, whatever his name was.
So you're a good guy?
No, man. I'm just here for the paycheck. They do some fucked up shit in there. I ain't no good guy. But you guys catching them up on that shit. You guys are the good guys.
We are looking for a friend. Did anyone pass through here?
Not one of you guys. No one I think you would like.
Do you know where they are keeping a man that grows flowers?
Why does no one know where they grow the fucking flowers today?
Somebody else didn't know where they grew the flowers?
You're the inspectors. You should know where the flower grove is.
Remind us, it's been a long day.
My fucking tour guide.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh boy. Persuasion 13.
13. He's like,
I mean, he didn't kill me or whatever, so I guess technically I'm supposed to head there now. Just fucking tag along or whatever. I don't give a shit.
Why are you going there?
Because my boss told me to go there when I was made to feel better, and I tell you what, my body feels like shit, but my brain right now is really good.
Kind of looks to Volkar and's like, okay, we'll just have to be ready.
He's like,
This jug is great, by the way.
like, sits there for a minute before slowly starting to roll over and get up.
Yes, you know what? You show us the way, and you can keep it.
Okay. Yeah.
Stands up. It's about this time, Sagarin, that you hear a commotion happening from the front of the mine. Which you haven't like gone that far away from it. I'll say that you probably hit like 300-ish feet away, but a loud like a couple of sounds come out from the mine. You aren't sure exactly what it is. You just hear noise.
Is this during or after the 30-minute sit down?
This is right about when it's wrapping up. Yep.
I've already got myself into so much trouble today. I look to the mine, and then I look east or northeast at this point. Back to the mine.
Yeah, how far can you see?
I think I can see up to 120 feet.
So you can't quite make out the mine from this distance. You'd have to get closer.
Let me double check that just to make sure. I mean, that's definitely the absolute furthest I would be able to, I think. But
yeah, I think the furthest in the game is like 300 feet or something like that.
Why is it so hard to find my abilities? I'm so bad at this game. Oh, here it is. Yeah, 120 feet. Yep.
Okay. So roll a perception check.
Okay. It's good. It's 18.
So, from where you are, you don't see the mine. You're really focusing right now because the island is still, other than the wind, on like paying attention to the shadow, and because of that, your ears do manage to pick up like what appears to be a variety of voices, but the one that you pick up because it carries the furthest is the voice of the ogre that you had left in the mine a little bit ago.
That's good. He's made it. I gotta think about this. I may need his support. I will make my way back over there.
Okay. You begin making your way back over there. How are you approaching?
Still cautiously, kind of, because there's still monsters out and about. So I'm still kind of being careful about my approach.
Okay, so roll a stealth check.
5.
Okay. You begin walking forwards.
I rolled my ankle. Darn it.
Yeah, the rest of you, or all of you, really, begin to hear, as the wind is whistling around you, the coming footfalls of something from your left or right, depending on how you lay.
Some of us are walking backwards.
I'll be like, Did you hear that? And Pocket will take out his lance and kind of like lean a little bit on the ogre. Do you see something?
Yeah, he kind of like is getting up and he's like,
No, I don't see anything. Something's coming. Something's coming. I don't know what it is.
I will fight by your side, my friend.
he's kind of like,
Okay, just give me the jug.
Why don't we just get moving?
okay, as you guys hear something approaching, what are you doing? Like, are you going somewhere? What are you doing?
I mean, how far away was the sound? Yeah.
It was probably like 100 feet away, but it's getting closer.
Pocket's at the ready. He's still startled and adrenaline pumping from running from whatever monster was behind us. It's not like friendly things would be out here for me anyways, and he's kind of trying to lean into the temporary friendship of this ogre in case it's like his people. If it's his people, then I can be like, yeah. So.
Does it sound big or like a smaller humanoid or?
What's your moral perception check now that you've noticed it?
Not too dang bad. Perception 17.
I feel like you hear some grumpy grumbling and some clinging and clanging of the pieces of armor in the backpack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it appears to be about humanoid size.
And just a single humanoid?
Wouldn't it be medium size?
Yeah, it's humanoid.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Small humanoids. About medium size, because there could be small humanoids.
Okay, yeah, if it's just one, then we'll stand ground, I suppose.
Okay, so everyone here can see up to 60 feet with the light, right?
The light, I think, is 20, isn't it? 40 feet all around.
Double check that lantern, because I think it might be 60.
That's all in Pocket, then he's got the stats for it.
I just wrote down...
I can't. Ever lit, ever light, ever
bright
all
lantern.
the time.
Oh, ever bright lantern sheds light now. 120 foot cone.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Oh, it's in a cone. Yeah, so I'd
60
point it in the
feet
direction because I think I have the lantern, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd point in the direction of this.
Yeah, you spin it and you see the sight of a Duergar who you know died.
Yeah. As soon as I see him, I kind of lean to Volkarn's. Wasn't he dead?
I believe so. Gotta prepare an attack.
Pocket with the spear in his hand, he says to the ogre, "Is this? Tell your friend how we helped you. Tell him we're kosher. We're cool now. We're friends."
He's like,
Oh, that's my boss. It's okay. They're, I think they want to... I don't know what they want. They're fine.
Yeah, I mean, as the light shines on me, I'm like, oh shoot. So I assume, I mean, I can see out to 120 feet, so I probably saw them.
Yeah, you saw them right about the same time that they saw you.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
But we saw you die. I think this is a zombie. I don't think this is your comrade, my friend. We saw him die inside of the cave.
Not only that, Was the darkness still there when we got back, or did we see two dead
No,
Duergar
it
when we
was
got
gone,
back?
and you saw two dead Duergar.
Yeah.
So this is definitely not the same Duergar. This is something else.
We stepped over his body on the way to you.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm telling you, we have seen the corpse of this man moments ago.
The monster got him.
Wow.
What the fuck? What? Hey, what's my name?
Yeah, and who's his best friend? Everyone knows his best friend's name.
Everyone knows his best friend is Jerry.
Okay, but everyone knows that.
That is true. Okay,
You know
I'm
what?
real
It's
confused.
best we just go our own separate ways. We're still like 120 feet apart.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. How paladin-y is paladins right now in this game? Did they take this away from paladins and make it a spell? I think they might have.
We're doing a Divine Sense.
I want to, but I think it's not a feature anymore. I think it's now a spell. And I don't think I have it.
No way.
Yeah, I think they took it away from paladins for some dumb reason. Let's see, Ghost Athlete, Channel Divinity. Channel Divinity is its own thing.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, they took it away. Ding dang it. I can't figure out if he's a stinking zombie. All right, well, you're in the clear in this one, sir. All right, we'll go our separate ways. What's your separate way?
I'm going to town. Gonna get on the
Okay.
fastest ship out of here.
All right.
Where's our friend?
Oh,
Our friend Sir Garon. Everyone knows Sir Garon.
Side note, Baka.
Yeah.
Level 3 Channel Divinity. You can use Channel Divinity twice.
Yep.
And you channel energy from other planes using full magic effects. You start with one such effect, Divine Sense, which is described below. So you can use your Channel
is
Divinity
that
to do it.
true? Is that true?
Bonus action, you can open your awareness to detect celestials, fiends, and undead.
I would like to do that then, please. I do have one last channel of divinity, so I'll do that to see if he is a stinky zombie.
Your location of any creature of those types within 60 feet of yourself and its creature type within the same radius. You also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated, desecrated, as with the Hallow spell. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that. Okay, so you channel your divinity and pump a divine sense, and you look towards this creature, and it is not undead.
Okay. Is it celestial or fiend?
Nope.
Okay. Just more confusion at this point, but he seems to be leaving. So maybe it's just his twin. I don't know.
Yeah, the ogre's like,
I'm really confused here.
where are
If he
you
wants-
all going?
We are going. None of your business. Where is Sir Garon? Very handsome man. The most handsome man in that cave. You must have seen him.
Yes, he did something. It pulled me from the brink of death.
After we left?
It sounds like Garon. Garon would help even the criminal from dying. He's a good man.
Is he?
So where is he gone? I mean, Pocket's like holding up his spear shakily in his hands while saying all this.
Ventured off to find some dwarf chemist.
Which direction did he go in?
East.
Can you point east for me? I, of course, know. I want to see if you know.
I point
If you're
east because
lying.
now I know where it is.
Yeah, you know now.
That way, if we can all be cool here, you promise not to kill me, I will help you.
I look up to the ogre and I say, "What do you say? Is that the direction of the flowers?"
Yeah.
Don't know if you will.
Is there, like, this is obviously all very strange. Any kind of check, insight, perception, investigation, arcana, whatever, that we can make on this guy?
You can roll an insight check to see if he's lying or not.
Ooh, can I roll deception?
Yes, you can.
Why? Why'd my cat lose my die? The good news is that, like, these are my skills, so it's still decent, but...
You're probably
Freaking
fine.
cat.
I got a 5.
Oh, yeah, okay. So I had a 15.
The ogre is gonna roll to attempt the same thing too.
Can Pocket roll since he's a natural liar?
Sure, you can roll insight if you want. Attempting to suss out this sussy backer.
What? 6.
Whoa.
Don't know if I can trust you.
What's there to trust? This whole operation's gone anyways. I'd rather not get outed out here alone with those creatures prowling about.
I look back at Natalie and Karen. I don't know, dude. We fought this guy and we killed him. What do we do here?
You killed him?
Well, I mean,
killed
the
him?
proverbial be.
You said you didn't kill anyone.
I did not kill anyone. He was. You know what? I actually think we did not kill him. I meant to say, we saw his dead body on the ground.
So like clutching the jug, and now there are 3 separate parties forming of the ogre, whoever this guy is, and then you lot.
No, relax. No, we did not kill him.
We
I don't
could
believe you.
probably get some answers from him.
Yes.
I mean, he's got nobody else. He doesn't really have anywhere to go, so I don't see a reason for him to.
We stick
Turn on us.
together, better odds of survival.
Yes, but
But what about this whole operation? We don't have too many answers.
Ask that Sir Garen guy. He seemed to know what was going on. He seemed to be a part of it.
You are 120 feet away. I am talking to my allies.
I thought you were talking to me.
if you want to come with us towards the east to find our friend, you will bind yourself with this rope in both of your hands. Pocket will toss out some rope. And tie your hands together.
I think somebody else would have to do that for him.
He can tie one hand.
I have better odds of surviving if I go on my own then. I'm not gonna go out into the darkness of night with my arms tied behind my back with 3 people I hardly know and 2 monsters.
So now you understand why you cannot come with us without being tied up.
No, it's...
Huh? Huh?
See the ogre kind of like, I think he means you. He knows you.
But they're 5 of you. No, we know. Oh, I don't know.
I don't think he's counting the kid. I don't think he can't see him.
What about this guy?
So Gavin pops through for the first time this episode.
Oh God, I forgot.
Oh, didn't see that child.
He was
or-
hiding in the cave still.
I am also in this episode.
Even better odds for us then.
If you're going to tie me in a rope, I am just going to leave.
I think we're fine without tying him.
Okay, fine, but you must pinky swear to me that you will not betray us. And Pocket puts his pinky out and starts walking forward.
I'll hold my pinky up.
As soon as we're at 30 feet, I cast Charm Person on him.
Oh.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
Uh, 16.
Beats it.
Let's go.
Yeah, well, it was worth a try.
Yeah, you sense the magical influence begin to take you, and you shake it off. No dice on that one. At this point, the ogre is like,
Fuck this noise. I'm leaving.
grabs the
kinda
alchemy jug and starts
point at
walking
him.
away.
No. You stayed here. I saved your life in there.
I don't even know who you are, and you guys killed Jerry. I'm fucking done.
No, I spared you. Then leave the alchemist jug. I thought we were friends now.
You go on your own, you're going to die.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion. That's a 18.
He kind of like is backing up, and he kind of sits for a second. You see his like brow really furrow, and he's like,
I hate this. Fuck.
he starts slow stomping back to the group.
But I'm still keeping this jug. But I ain't listening to any of you. Especially not fucking you.
Points right to Pocket.
You're a liar.
It's, it is my thing. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Pocket had given Sir Garen the cloak that has Dimension Door.
I don't think you did.
At
We
the end of
talked
the
about giving it.
episode-
We talked about giving it in that last episode, and then we didn't.
We didn't end up doing it.
Oh, okay.
So you have it.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
well,
Then leads the way. You guys know. I will stay back here with my lightning javelin ready.
Put the thing away before you poke somebody's eye out.
You think so? I think it's intimidating, don't you?
Maybe if you were holding it right.
You haven't really taught me how to use this thing yet,
I think Natalie could use it better.
You hold it, and Natalie, hold it. Show me how to use it. You, I'll watch you. I'll see how you use it for a bit.
Hand him the lantern, then hold it up in a throwing stance.
Yes, and I have this lantern, so I can see where you are.
I put it in the throwing stance to show him, and then I just put it to my side. Constantly to intimidate these people with it.
tell
We
me,
all are getting along.
could you kill the alchemist?
No, he got away.
I assume we're walking, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toward the location. Shame.
I seem
guys
to
are
be
going.
walking in silence.
Yeah, it's
Always wondered where those portals went.
Well, one went to a bank.
Do not. Why would you, don't tell this man anything. He's a walking, living man of a dead man. and I don't trust him.
Fair.
How close are we to him?
How close are they to you?
I assume we're all walking fairly close to each other because it is dark.
I'm sticking closer to the
I don't want-
ogre.
Yeah, I don't want to lose sight of either of those two. So I want them in some of our lamplight at least and be kind of close to him.
Yeah, as you guys are walking, it's generally pretty quiet out here, with the exception of like the grumblings up front of like,
Fucking trying to fight off a monster, and then this guy comes up and he sees me, but he's actually probably a bad guy, and then these other guys who are the bad guys come up and they try and get me, and now I'm working for fucking both of them, and I can't leave but to fucking die. Shit.
just grumbling the whole way. He's really not happy to be here. Yeah, you guys keep walking. You walk for what feels like a good 20-30 minutes. It's probably like 4 in the morning. You guys are like teetering on the edge of exhaustion here. Before you come to what is, I can only describe it as like a fenced off area. And when I say fenced off, I mean like high fences. They're not made of stone or anything significant, but they are like high wooden reinforced fences that look inwards to what is sort of like a large pen. It goes to the edge of your lantern light and beyond on either side. So it's pretty big enclosure. The thing that you see is the door kind of like hits you. Is that beyond it, where there are gaps in the fence, there's like another door, and then beyond that you make out a wide field which has the start of something blue in it. From where you are, it's kind of hard to see.
Is this where he's being kept?
I kind of look.
But why don't you ask this guy? He's supposed to know.
I'm asking both of you.
Yes.
How do we get him out? Where's the door?
Hey.
What?
There's been an accident.
How loud are you calling that out?
Fairly loud.
Fair loud. Yeah, you call it out. You wait a minute. What's your passive perception?
9? 11.
11. Does anyone have a 15?
No.
Okay. So you wait a minute, you don't hear anything. And then you hear this. Hello? Who's there?
Your saviors.
Fucking squints at him.
The monstrosities have escaped. The only hope of survival is to come with us now.
Yeah, the voice calls back. I can't leave. I'm bound here.
How are you guys binding him here? Can you release the whatever it is, arcane?
I don't deal with that stuff. Look, I'm the head of the mine. I oversee the workers. I know some stuff, but I'm not.
Do you know how they're binding him here?
No. Do you know how we're binding you here?
Do you know how we are doing it? This guy runs a pretty loose fucking ship, if you ask me.
I don't run this place. I run the mine.
Am I able?
The miners.
The mine.
And I'm just saying, get your house in order, is all I'm saying. You don't know.
I was once
I
just a
able
normal
to-
gold miner. And then... well, sorry. Story
Hey,
for another
Valkyrie.
time.
Maybe Valkyrie can take a look at it and do some finger wiggling things.
Yeah, I was going to say, am I able to determine what is keeping him locked here, if it is still keeping him locked here?
From where you are, you're like at the outside of the pen, basically. You aren't entirely sure. You can't like get close enough to get a good look at it. You'd probably have to get inside the enclosure to figure out what exactly was going on.
Okay, but there doesn't have to be anything arcane on the fencing.
Not on the fencing specifically, no.
I would need to get in there.
I'm gonna hand off the kid to Sir Kevin. I'm gonna see if there's a way to break through this fencing.
If I can see it, I can go there with Dimension Door.
You only have the one use of it, though.
It's just one blip. I actually have.
I think it's only one per day.
Okay, let me take a look at the spell. It's not like a. It's not a door. Suppose.
No, it's a door for the amount of time it takes to walk through it, and then it goes away.
Okay. And then it would be shit. Yeah.
Oh, is there like a gap under the fence at all?
Roll a perception check or an investigation check, whatever's better for you.
What are we looking at here? 15.
15. In your direct vicinity, you can't see any gap under the fence. If you were to do a walk around, there's a possibility that you might find like another entrance or a gap or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna check around the perimeter and see if there's a way to sneak the portable hole halfway underneath, so we could go through in the hole up and or to the other side. Keep checking to see if you can find a weak point or something. I could probably rip the fence off too if it has to be a thing. So I'm gonna go walk the boundaries.
Yeah,
Take the lantern with me.
Once over.
Hand back the lightning javelin, the lightning javelin to Puck and take the lantern.
Okay, yeah. You give a walk around. You wager this pen is probably like 200 feet by 200 feet.
Okay.
It's like of decent size, but it's for a person.
Yeah.
You note as you do a walk around of it, because from any position you can get to see the center when you get close to the thing. You get a decent idea of the layout of the interior. Square pen, most of it on the inside is just a field of flowers. They are growing very strongly. I don't know if you've ever seen this flower before, other than potentially the one that Sagaran has. But these ones are significantly bigger, more vibrant. They seem to be flowering multiple like heads for some of them, almost like they were arcanically modified to produce more of itself. The other thing that you notice is there is a very small shack. I'm talking like 20 feet by 20 feet, maybe, towards the center of the field. And from there, you can see the guy is like standing in front of it, and his hands are shackled together with a tether that is going towards the center of it. You're not sure if the tether is arcane or not.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's any space I could like roll the portable hole so that it would be half on this side, half on the other side. So I could scoop through.
Yeah, you do see kind of like a space under the fence on the back end, where it looks like there has been an attempt at digging out and under. It's like in a little bit more of a covered area. it's difficult to tell if you could like really squeeze enough space through it, but you could maybe get the hole through there. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I'll like take the hole and roll into like a tube, like a card mat,
Mhm.
and then roll it underneath the fencing so that it's enough space on either side to get in and out of.
Yeah. You roll it out and under,
All right.
and it seems to.
I'm gonna go in. I think less people right now is fine. We could call for more. If
I
we
could
need.
I could give you the cloak. You think if you could dimension door out here, you can take one willing creature and like the doorway would like snap the chain. In a sense, it wouldn't like physically pull it. It would just sever.
That, or it could. I don't know. I mean, I'll take it to see if it'll be.
I'll give it to you just in case.
But I don't know if
Sorry.
I'll do that specifically or not.
Sure.
But I'll take it just in case.
Give Natalie the cloak.
Okay.
So I don't know how the interaction will be.
Yeah, you so you jump in the hole, and as you walk to the other side and try and jump out, like it's from where you are, it looks like the roll of how the hole is has gotten like caught on some of the flowers and stopped. It's not so much that you can't get like you can pull your hand out and then start to attempt to flatten it out after like doing that. You just can't physically shift your body through it right now. So you can start like trying to flatten it out and get a better space for you to get out.
Yeah, I'll try to do that.
Yeah. As you are doing that, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm waiting to see if this works. But I
I'm
will.
going to.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna give Natalie bardic inspiration just before she hops over. When I give her the cloak, I'll inspire her.
I'm actually gonna keep a lookout so that I can see.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check.
That
For
is.
Valkarin, he's really stuck on this Dwergar.
That's a 19.
A 19, yeah.
I mean, do you want to like what exactly you eyeing me up for?
Likes your vibe.
Just because he saw you dead, and we saw your body, and now you're here. So now he's just very curious.
Can I call for a check?
Trying to figure you out.
Sure.
DM, you want to roll me an
I'm gonna
investigation?
check you back. Check me. Check you.
Sure.
I'm stirring my own pot here.
I'm getting off.
Bad rolls.
The 6.
Never mind.
Never mind, my.
Yeah, really bad rolls tonight.
Yeah, he's really looking at this guy. Yeah, so as Nathalie, you guys see Nathalie disappear into the hole. Her hands start coming out and trying to flatten the hole down so that she can make more of an opening for herself to pop out the other end. As she does so, Grizz,
It was a 19, by the way. The perception.
you begin to hear it before you see it. There is this faint, like, and you begin scanning the surroundings to figure out where exactly it is coming from. As you don't see anything immediately, you hear this faint, like, of the dropping of some kind of liquid, heavy liquid, saliva or blood, and you look up behind you and sitting against the fence and looking down at you. You see the form of what used to be Nina. 4 magical legs hanging from the side of the pen, looking down. Her body is like out flat, and then it curves down, and she's looking upside down, straight at the top of your head.
Can I can see on the other side of that wall we've been trying to get through, right?
Mm-hmm.
I Misty step to the other side.
Yeah, the rest of you feel poof, and this Duergar just disappears to the other side of the fence, and you're like, what the fuck? And you look up and you see this person, limbs kind of like faintly glowing, and you see as she is looking upside down at the rest of you, the mouth parts in the middle at the bottom of the chin and opens wide this way, and this like long lashed tongue looks down at you all. We're gonna pick up here next week.
Oh no.
with
doggy.
initiative.
Good doggy.
That's cool, you guys. What a cool session, you guys. Wow.
Wow.
That's awesome. Yeah. So we're gonna end the session there. Thank you everyone for coming out. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Let's keep making stories together, and we'll see everyone next week. Bye.